We're live. All right. It's a mind-body connection class. So we started this last month with a beginner version, and now this is month 2. Remember, try practicing this once a week. We're going to add, there's a lot of similarities, but we're going to add some difficulty. All right. And forgive me for looking at my screen, but it's really going to help me to take you through this without skipping anything. I've only taught this maybe 5 or 6 times, so it's still evolving a little bit, but you're going to benefit from it no matter what. So here we go. 30 minutes. Actually, it's going to come out to be about 25 minutes. Knocked on the advanced version. Let's get to the intermediate version. Next month, we'll do another advanced version. So this is guided movement and awareness to stimulate the largest nerves in your body. There's 12 main nerves that leave out the back of your brain into your face, into your body, that perform different functions. So this is going to reach as many of those in as many different ways as we can in 25 minutes. We're going to use all 5 senses. It's going to help you stay focused, improve reaction time, and gain appreciation of what your body can do. And now if you journal, which I recommend doing each night, write a little bit about this, gratitude of you understanding your body, of what you learned, if you laughed, maybe 5 minutes in the evening or in the morning, just so you can kind of retain the information that we're going over today. Yeah, be a lifelong learner. So let's start with a little laugh. How do astronauts organize a party? Some of you have probably heard this before. Astronauts organize a party because they plan it. We're going to talk about laughter in a little bit here. All right. I'm going to do the exercise first, and then you repeat it. All right, we'll work on a little short-term memory here. So first, we're working on sight. We're going to warm those hands up a little bit, so create some friction. Ready, you go. Create that friction, and we're going to hold it over your eyes like this. Ready, go ahead. Finish friction, hold them over your hands. Don't touch your face. Remember, avoid the T-zone, the eyes, nose, and mouth, to prevent, I was going to say contamination, prevent diseases and germs from getting into your body. So we're warming up the ocular muscles, all right? That heat we created with the friction, we're putting it right over your eyes here, warming up the muscles, all right? We did that a little bit differently last week. This week, we're going to look diagonal. So we look up, look down, look up, look down one more time, up and down. You go, up, down, we're dancing, dancing, staying alive. Staying alive. Other way. Ready? I'll show you first. Up, down, up, down, up, down. You go. Just going for that range of motion. Up, down. Good. We're going to circle both ways, similar to how we did last time. I guess I shouldn't say circle. We're going to square around. So up, over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, over. 3 times. You go. Over. Try not moving your head. Keep that head still. Just your eyes are going. All right. So we're kind of strengthening the muscles around your eyes. We don't use them as much when you're sitting around using the computer, if you're not out playing sports. So this is our chance to strengthen them. So now we're going the other direction 3 times, making that square. You go. Up, over, down, over, up, over, down, over. Focusing near and far. So we did here and across from this time we're going to look down. So cross those eyes, looking at your thumb, and then we go down, up, down, up. You try it. Look at that thumb, cross your eyes, go further way down, and up, and down, and up. So your brain, as we talked about before, is more of an image processor as compared to a word processor. You don't just hear the words, you bring in your auditory response, and then you see an image of what we're talking about. So that sight, if you haven't seen things before, blind people, they're not at a disadvantage, but they don't have that experience. It's a lot of imagination for them. So really, we're going off of experience whenever you're seeing things. So the more you see, the more your brain is going to work. That image processor, it's storing those files. So by looking around, you can see more. We'll talk about that more in the advanced version. So right now, what shapes can you see? Look around the room. I see a rectangle, a square, a cylinder, a straight line. You look around, what do you see? Name a couple things. And then how can we change our environment? So I always recommend once a month moving your bedroom around, your office around, change something up at least once a month so you're not going into the same atmosphere, same environment year after year after year after year. All right, that could be pictures, that can be just the orientation of where you're sitting each day. Change it up. Now, one more exercise. I put 2 in here, double bonus for you. Can you tell which surfaces are hard and soft? So if I look at this wall, I can see the texture in it. It's a little bit rough, but not smooth. If I look at the window, I know that's smooth. So what can you see in your room, your surroundings that are smooth and hard or soft and rough? Again, it's those experiences, testing it out. Let's move on to smell. So we're doing nostril breathing, nostril breaths. All right. So we're going to use your knuckle. You might have been around touching doorknobs, keyboards with your fingers. Let's use your knuckle now. So I'm going to go in and out, short breaths with my left nostril. All right. Now I'm going to open and close my right nostril. So my left nostril has full usage, depending if you have any septum deviations. And I'm just going to, instead of breathing in and out, I'm going to pulse with my thumb. So breathing in and out. Good. Let's try it with the other side. So in and out, short breaths. I'm sorry. I did it. Now you do it. So we breathe in. I hope you're following along. Now we're going to pulse. All right. Same thing on the other side. I already did it demonstrated. So you can do it along with me now. Deep breath in. I'm sorry. Short, fast breaths in and out. And now we're going to pulse with your knuckle. Right nostril is breathing in and out as normal. Left one is opening, closing. So just awareness, all right? Using different nostrils, getting a feel for more oxygen from one side to the other. The reason we work on our scent or breathing through the nose is that it activates even more neurons than the sight, what we just practiced, because of the emotional connection. And the example I used last time is thinking about seeing versus smelling baked goods that you really enjoy. Kind of thinking about holiday meals, when family gets together. One of the most invigorating sense using is smell, right? You feel all these emotions from that dinner you smell. Or it could be bad as well. You smell, I hated the smell of the locker room in junior high. Brings back bad emotions. All right, so moving on with awareness. What's in the room? What's in your environment right now that you smell? I'm in the basement right now, so I smell a little dampness. Oh yeah, by the way, we're moving, so if you look around here, there's boxes everywhere, beds. 2 more weeks here, a little over 2 weeks left in the house. So that's what I smell in the basement. What do you smell? And how can we change that now? So incense, I prefer not to burn things, but that's one way. Open a window, fresh air, even better. Essential oils to change the mood. There's a lot of different holistic effects of essential oils that you can change your environment. How about we move on to taste? Yeah, that sounds good, John. Let's do it. So, you remember the movie Shrek? Donkey! He would smack his lips. So I want you to try doing that 3 times. Ready, set, go ahead. Smack the lips. So we're working all these muscles in your mouth. Let's try twisting your tongue. and twist it the other way. Ooh, I haven't practiced that in a while. You go. Twist it left and twist it right. A little different. So these signals, we're using your mouth and tongue in different ways, and your brain is sending new neuron pathways down, up and down, making it faster, getting rid of the old pathways, making new pathways. Let's try rolling your tongue. Go ahead, you try. New muscles. So I just explained the reason, and before we even finished that one, one of the main reasons that we're firing all these new muscles is to stimulate the nerves, but also you can change the patterns of where food goes in your mouth as you're eating to taste more things. So if I can push all the food over to one side and then the other side and the front and the back, the same food is going to have more full palette of flavors. So that's one of the other reasons to practice using the muscles of your mouth. Another way to practice we're going to try right now is to count in German from 1 to 10. Not that we're trying to learn a new language, although it is super beneficial. We're just going to use these different muscles by saying different words. Repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're not used to using your tongue, your lips in those different ways. So just saying words in different languages will help fire those new nerves. And if you learn the words, even better. Alrighty, let's try hearing. So a quick exercise, you have fluid in your ears to help you with balance. As you get older, that fluid gets more rigid and hard. So we're going to try to keep it loose, keep it fluid. And by doing this exercise, you just shake your head side to side. You can close your eyes if it helps you not get dizzy or focus on something in front of you. But as soon as your eyes start to move, you start to get dizzy, right? So just shake that head. You can do it side to side, whatever works for you, all right? Just shake it a little bit, keep that fluid. And then we did the finger and thumb test near and far before. Let's do it up and down now. So make a little noise with the finger and thumb here. See how far away you can get and still hear it. All right, you try. Make that noise, bring it up, bring it down. Good, and try the other ear. Make your little noise, bring it close to your ear, further away, a little closer, and further away. All right, you go. A little bit of noise, just awareness. How much can you hear? All right, now we'll listen. With that practice there, we're going to make ourselves aware of what we can hear near and far. So near, I can hear the vibrations of the computer a little bit. Further away, I can hear the cat in the litter box. What do you hear? Just make yourself aware. Touch. So a head to toe scan, just quickly going through what we feel on our body. Shake your head, you can feel your hair. Open your eyelashes, you can feel your eyelids. You understand what I'm saying? Shoulders, you can feel it close on your shoulders. Maybe your hair on your arms, your guy, jewelry. Moving down, clothes, shirt on your back. Your seat, where you're sitting, your belt is wrapped tight. Shoes, socks on your feet, whether you're standing or sitting on. Just quick scan, figuring out what you have touching your body. And your fingertips can do the same thing. Run those fingertips on your body. You feeling soft? What do you? Oh, all right. Touch, using those fingertips to sense. Next, the reason we do this is so that you can start to see through touch. You don't even have to know that I'm touching a computer by reaching my hand out there. I know this is a pencil without even feeling it. So again, you can see through your hands if you have enough practice, you know what you're touching. So let's just do our little awareness for touch. we're going to do friction. Kind of started with friction in your hands. Let's just do that on your arms, on your belly, all right, on your thighs. So that friction is creating a different feeling, a different sense of heat, all right? So a little experience feeling that heat. We'll do something different next week, more advanced. Just a little practice. It's all about awareness, all right? Practice using your brain, your senses, your nerves. So a little bonus, again, I mentioned this last week, walk around in nature. It's a quick way to stimulate all of these senses in a different way. And don't take the same path all of the time. Try new paths to get a feeling of nature, one of the best things that you can do for yourself is bring some nature inside. All right, mobility. So we're going to move around a little bit. For this next part, you can stay seated or you can stand up. I'm going to demonstrate 2 repetitions, and then we'll both do 4 more repetitions together. All right. So the goal is to practice, again, following instructions, short-term memory, but we'll also increase and improve balance, circulation, flexibility, and body control. First one we're going to do is side to side. So nice and easy. We just moved side to side last week. All right, but we're going to add a little hop, 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 hop. So we're balancing, hop, balance, coordination. All right. Next we have the side to side movement. So we're using the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. I forgot to give you the okay to go do your ice skaters. Remember, I'm doing 2 and you're doing 4. I'll remind you this time. So side to side, 1, 1, 2, 2. We're just making it more fluid this week. We really broke it down last week. This time we're going, let's see you do 4. Going right into it. Side to side, side to side. 3, 3, 4. All right. Oh, now we went side to side. We're going to go forward and backward. So this is kind of 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Got the hokey pokey going forward, back, forward, back. You try. 6. All right. And so that left foot is forward. Now we're going to switch and put the right foot forward. Same motions. All right. 4 more times you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Coda's here. Good boy. All right, and then we have our spine moving forward and backwards. So making it fluid this time, head, shoulders, hips, head, shoulders, hips, head, shoulders, hips, head, shoulders, hips. You go 4 times. And now you could get a partner and say, pause, go, pause, go. All right, kind of like a red light, green light if you want to have some fun with a partner doing reaction time. All right, let's get a little twisting next. So we can go, we're changing our direction up, medium, and low. So we're going to swat up high, pretend we're swatting at flies. Our body is twisting and rotating. Go middle, right in between. Swinging a baseball bat, or tennis racket, and golfing down low. Rotate, keep that head still, twist your spine. Internal and external rotation of the hips. Rotation, rotation, twist, twist. Okay? Those were our movements. Let's try clap and stomp pattern. So I'm going to show you a pattern, and then you repeat that pattern. So we'll start simple. 1, 2, 3. So you clap. 1, 2, 3. And now these claps and stomps are creating vibrations through bones and joints, preventing osteoporosis. So the harder you clap, the more strength your bones are getting. However, if you clap too hard, you start to numb those nerves, right? So right in between, not super hard, not super light. Let's try it with just claps. Ready? Hopefully you got that. It was an easier one. Here's another more difficult. All right, let's try some stomps. So I'll point to which foot I'm stomping with. And again, when you stomp, you want to kind of create that vibration so that your body feels the jolt. but not too hard because then your nerves start to get damaged. Right in between hard and easy. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You go. All right, we go 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. All right, mixture between clapping and stomping. Clap, stomp, stomp, clap, stomp. Now I know it's hard for you to see my feet where I'm at, but that's a good drill to do with your partner, your family, somebody, a friend, that you can challenge yourselves, not only with memory, but with reaction time. And that's something we didn't mention earlier was just listening, those audio cues. You can hear the patterns. That's good for increasing your, I don't know, hearing strength, but your hearing ability to hear more sounds. Listen for those different patterns and frequencies. All right, let's try a little cool down with our breaths. So I'll explain it first, and then we're going to go for it. And it's going to involve a little coordination today. So remember, as you breathe, we inhale your nose, your stomach distends. As you exhale, everything comes back together. So your stomach tightens up back to normal. Now I'm going to breathe in a little bit more, and the rib cage is going to open. So as I inhale, my stomach distends, then my chest opens. There's the intercostal muscles, right? And then we exhale all together. So it's that inhale, diaphragm, chest, relax. To add even more, we're going to let those lats open, all right? The sides of your ribs. So stomach, intercostals, outside ribs, exhale. So there's lots of room in your lungs there to fill with oxygen, and that's our goal, is to fill with oxygen, get the old stale air out, new air in. So it's great to do outdoors. All right, so our pattern is 4 counts, 5 counts, 6 counts, 7 counts, 8 counts. I'm not going to be able to breathe the whole way while I'm doing this because I'm going to be counting, but please follow along the best you can. Here we go. 4 counts, breathing in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Now we'll move on to 5. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. 6 counts. Hold. Exhale. Hold. 7. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Last one coming up for 8. Ready? Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. All right. So slowing down that breathing, the further along we got, the higher the numbers, the slower our breaths were, the heart rate slowed down as well. All right. So that is the end. Plus, thank you for the breathing from the puppy here. That's a little help there. That is the end of our mind-to-body connection. Your goal is to try and use that system of all 5 nerves at least once a month. Try doing it each week. I have the beginner, the intermediate, and the advanced versions. The last one, advanced versions, coming in a month here. Please ask questions if you have questions, just by leaving a comment, and I'll get right back to you. Love ya.